Welcome to a short video about using reading strategies to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of your weekly reading for university. We will cover 3 concepts today: the importance of task analysis, different reading approaches, and lastly, reading for content, structure and language. Do you think that this statement is true or false? Yes, it's false. So let's now work out why. When faced with a reading task, it is important to identify why you are reading the material. Use the information about your topic on Moodle and the learning outcomes in your unit outline to help work out, why am I reading this? Understanding your task dictates the reading strategy required. We are going to look at 3 reading approaches that you can use as part of your university reading habits. Sometimes your purpose in reading may be just for background understanding of a concept, for an assignment or a pre-lecture reading. In this case, you may just skim the source to gain an overview of the main idea of the article. Read the abstract, the introduction, and the conclusion to find the article's main points. You skim read material to get the general picture. You scan when looking for specific information. You may need to find specific details on a topic for an assignment or a task that your lecturer has set. There is little point in skimming a whole book for this purpose. You should scan the text for words related to your topic. Run your eyes down the page looking for these expressions in chapter headings, subheadings, or in the text itself. Sometimes you might need a very detailed understanding of a concept. This kind of reading is always more time-consuming, but it can be combined with skimming and scanning for greater efficiency. By reading the introduction first and then the conclusion, you gain an overview of the author's main points. Then read the results and the discussion sections or the middle text for the details based on your identified purpose and keywords. If the text you are reading is a photocopy, on a screen or your own hard copy, highlight and transfer the concepts to your notebook and add your own comments or questions. Paraphrase the information for your assignments rather than just copying and pasting. What do you think about this statement? Do you think that reading each book, article or website once is enough? Yes, reading each book or article or website once is enough, sometimes. Let's look at why. When trying to understand a concept, sometimes it is easier to skim a number of documents to gain an overview of the main ideas being discussed. You may find that one of the readings is not as relevant to your topic as you first thought. In this case, you do only need to read it once. However, once you find a source that is relevant to your purpose and topic, then you may need to reread it a couple of times by scanning for keywords and then a detailed close reading of the main concept. What do you think? Do you need to read journal articles, textbooks and websites the same way? Well, both answers are right. Why? Because it depends on your purpose, which will help identify your approach. You have always read for content. Try now to also read looking at the structure. How has the author constructed their work? Look at the subheadings, diagrams, tables. Then read looking at the language used. Try making a glossary of new or discipline-specific words. What sentence starters or verbs are commonly used? The structure and language that you note down can also be used in your assignments. Finally, what are the main things to remember when starting your reading? Be clear about your purpose and what you are trying to achieve. Choose the best strategy of skimming, scanning or close reading, and then you will be more efficient with your reading and find more relevant information. Happy reading!